Don't get satisfied. Let's go. The AT&T Stadium crowd is making a lot of noise.
I hope for the same thing.
It is expecting on this place.
Come on, take the ball away, dude. America's team! America's team! That's what we are!
Well, well, would you look at that? That did not age well, did it, Coach? Let me help you out with that. Much, much better. Ain't nothing like a rivalry game for Monday Night Football. Welcome to Cowboys Flashback. I'm Britt Johnson, and let me tell you, this week's matchup did not disappoint. Not only did the Cowboys secure a victory, but they dominated the Eagles with a final score of 41-21. I personally picked the boys winning by 7, and I am not mad at losing my prediction.
This is a team win. I don't really know where to start either. Offensively, we took care of the ball. We made good plays. And then defensively, obviously, we're getting turnovers. We're leading the league in turnovers.
Say that one more
I'm going to run that back. We are leading the league in turnovers, and then we're playing complementary football by getting it back to our offense, and they're actually converting and scoring touchdowns. It's a good day here in Cowboys Nation.
It's a great day in Cowboys Nation. We control the ball. The mechanic went out there, and I'm talking about Dak Prescott. He went out there and he did what he had to do. He put the ball in Zeke's hands a lot tonight. He kind of got off a little bit there for about 95 yards, 2 TDs. Then that Dalton Schultz, man, y'all talking about it, man. This dude, he'll worth every penny they paying him, man. So things are big right now. But once again, the mechanic, man, he operated in a special way. And that's Dak, y'all, for those that don't know, the mechanic.
Yeah, once again, Dak was extremely efficient out there. Another greatly called game by Kellen Moore. I feel like he kept this defense for the Philadelphia Eagles off balance pretty much the whole game with the run and the pass. And then defensively, I mean, where do we start? Diggs out there, he told us early in the preseason he wants to turn those PBUs into interceptions. That's 3 games, that's 3 interceptions, that's 1 touchdown. I mean, then you got the rush, who when we were out, DeMarcus Lawrence. You know, we got Randy Gregory out, or Randy Gregory back. But these guys on the inside, I mean, Odigizua out there, I mean, these guys are pressuring the ball. They're taking the ball away. That's a formula for success. Let's hope it continues for this Cowboys team.
Now, 10 straight games for the Cowboys defense with a takeaway. That's the second longest active streak still in the NFL, only behind the Miami Dolphins. Now, I want to stick with the defense there, and I'll go back to you, Isaiah, to start things out. But overall, the defense, again, just outstanding. They only gave up 14 points. Of course, the 7 to start the game for Philadelphia was off of that fumble and then the grab from Fletcher Cox. But outside of that, Trayvon Diggs had a great day. They still were able to keep Jalen Hurts contained. What stood out to you the most on that side of the ball?
The identity. Our defense has an identity this year. Last year, we were searching for one. Now we know exactly who we are. We are versatile in our offerings, in our fronts, and our coverages. These guys are, you never know who's going to make the next play. You're not looking for one guy to make the play now. Then you got guys like Curse that are coming out. You got Odigizua. You got Big Urban in there taking up bodies. It's every play you're looking to see who's going to make this next play. And obviously you always got your boy Diggs on the outside. But I love the fact that the defense is showing up in different personnels. And offensively for other teams, that's a travesty. That's something that you have to worry about because now everybody's possible. Everybody can hurt you on that side of the ball.
No doubt about it. The Cowboys dismantled this Eagles squad and displayed nothing less than excellence on the field. So it is only fitting for Monday night also to celebrate the excellence of Cowboys history.
The mission of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Cowboy fans, is to honor the great heroes of the game, to preserve its history, to promote its values, and celebrate excellence everywhere. Tonight, we're honored to celebrate the excellence of the great Dallas Cowboys and 3 of the greatest to ever play and coach this game, Cliff Harris, Jimmy Johnson, and Drew Pearson. There have been 330 million young men and now women that have played this game. Only 5 million played it in college. Only 29,000 have ever been paid to play it, coach it, or administer it in the National Football League. And there's only 354 who have a bronze bust in Canton, Ohio. Every Hall of Famer receives 3 icons. A bronze bust that'll last for 40,000 years in Canton, a gold jacket that only a Hall of Famer wears, and a Hall of Fame ring of excellence designed by Kay Jewelers that is given in his stadium in front of his fans. It's a great reminder that this great team, this great stadium, this great game that we all love was built on the shoulders of men like this.
Gives me chills seeing these legends on the football field, just like the next player gave us chills during those 60 minutes of playing time on the field in Monday night's matchup. Stay tuned to see who gets my game ball this week.
Dallas Cowboys Flashback, presented by Reliant, is brought to you by AT&T. Choose VA. Veterans get the benefits you've earned. Visit choose.va.gov. And by Reliant, an NRG company. This segment is brought to you by AT&T.
Last week's game ball on the show was given to Tony Pollard, who had 109 yards and was pretty dynamic on the field. This week, we're going to switch it over and head to the defensive side, where Trayvon Diggs became the first Cowboys player with an interception in each of his first 3 games of a season since number 24, Everson Walls, did so back in 1985. Trayvon Diggs intercepts my game ball this week.
I had read Jalen 3-step, his quick game read, and receiver had a short split, so I was expecting him to run it out. You know, I just made a good break. He ended up slipping and interception.
Coach Saban was on with Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, and he asked about it. He said that he teaches the corners to make plays like that, but not all of them can make it like you.
Mm-hmm.
Just what does it kind of mean to, I don't know, you obviously were a receiver, to move to corner and be able to make plays like that?
It feels good. Like, you know, just being able to get your hands on the ball as a defensive player, it just feels good all around. And, you know, appreciate him for saying that. You know, he trained me good. You know, that's who, you know, converted me to a corner. So, you know, he does teach that.
Did you ever get Jalen in practice on one of those before?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Put the nigga on notice the way you played the past 3 games.
Trying to.
To let him know what?
I'm here.
Huh?
I'm here.
I'm here.
For sure.
You had your moments last season as a rookie that looked kind of tough. To feel like a totally different game now to you in your second season in the NFL?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like, you know, as a player, it's all about growth. And, you know, I feel like I'm growing and I'm learning. So, you know, I'm just trying to keep growing and just reach the highest level I can. And, you know, just pushing and just working hard.
You as well as this defense, you know, you were here for last year, some of the moments the defense have had and talk about this defense. But the game y'all had today, talk about the growth of this defense and this performance today.
I feel like Coach Quinn does a very good job, you know, staying on us, you know, keeping us really locked in during meetings, during practices, our walkthroughs, everything. You know, everything is really, you know, really critical, really detailed. You know, I praise him a lot for that because, you know, we need that at the end of the day. And, you know, I feel like it's paying off.
When you're making plays, Mike is making plays, Osa's getting his first sacks. What does it mean for all the young guys to be making these plays, and what's y'all's ceiling in the future as you continue together?
We just got to keep going. You know, the young guys just follow the old guys. You know, we got to do a good job of leading, you know, showing them what the standard is and how we want, you know, Dallas Cowboys defense to be. And, you know, everyone just follow suit, and we're going to be all right.
I really wish I could just keep giving out the game balls because the Cowboys went to work. Osa Odigizua had his first career NFL sack.
Tell us about this game. You knew with some of the injuries and stuff happens that you're going to be playing a lot of snaps. How exciting was it for you to run around there and chase that guy?
It was very exciting, and, you know, I have my mom here today, so it was great to be able to have her here and be able to play as well as we have. We just building on the D-line. You know, we got injuries. The next guy's got to step up, you know.
Was this her first game?
She was at the Chargers game. This is her first home game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you have to explain to her this was not a playoff game? It just maybe sounded like it, even though I know you're a rookie. You haven't been
She's kind of familiar with football now because she's been watching me and my brother play for some years, so
yeah.
She's kind of picking it up.
What kind of challenge does that offense pose as far as the way he likes the run option and he can run all over the place? Hurts, I'm talking about. How difficult can it be for you guys? Definitely
makes it a lot more tiring when we're running around, but at the same time, just got to make sure we collapse the pocket, keep them in there. Yeah, we're just working on keeping them in the pocket, making them throw.
Your offense gets points like they did and played with a lead. Is it just one of those things, pin your ears back and get after them?
I mean, I guess situationally, but we're just here working, you know?
Yeah. What, talk about getting turnovers. Trayvon Diggs with a pick 6. Anthony Brown gets one again. You guys are defending the goal line. Well, it's 3 games in a row. You've gotten one right there by the goal line. When you get turnovers, I mean, that just changes.
It just gives you an extra breath of life, you know what I mean? Like I was saying, we running around a lot because he's mobile. So when you turn around because you didn't get there and you see it's a turnover or a pass breakup, it gives you some more life. So it's great having guys like Diggs out there.
You felt like you were running all over the place today. You did felt like you had a lot of pressures, a lot of sideline to sideline stuff. But this is kind of your game. You're a speed rusher. Even though you can stop the run, you can also chase these guys.
I mean, just doing what they asked me to do, you know?
Dak is back. Fans welcome the Cowboys quarterback to his return to the home field. You don't want to miss this.
This segment was brought to you by AT&T. This segment is brought to you by Ashley HOMESTORE, the official furniture store of the Dallas Cowboys.
351 days to be exact since Dak Prescott started in a home game at AT&T Stadium. Number 4 returned to the home field Monday night, and tears were shed, fans were cheering, and football was played. And let's not forget that minty fresh.
Is that money green? What's going on here?
Mint,
Eagle
just
green?
no mint fresh. You know?
It's mint fresh?
Yeah, mint green.
Serious question, Jack. Like, what statement does that suit make? And is that a one and done type of suit? Do you just?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a one and done. A color like this bright, I don't think I can wear it too many times. So, yeah, and it was, you know, it started a good day and good win, so I can hang this one up. And yeah, it's the only way.
How good did this win feel, though? I mean, that's probably the most complete victory you guys have had in a few years.
Yeah, I mean, it feels great. Like you said, complete from defense, offense, complimentary football, all the way around. Just from halftime, just the way to continue it, the way we communicate it. That was fun. I think that showed just the brotherhood that we're creating and the culture that we're creating within this team. And that's just one, and that's just a step. And that was a big step in the building block of where we're going and what we're trying to accomplish.
Emotions for you tonight when we saw the anthem, a tear came down your cheek a little bit. Maybe, I don't know if it was your tear or sweat, but
I think that was sweat.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember crying, but definitely just appreciation and gratitude. I mean, just thankful for just the opportunity to be back out there, doing what I love and doing it here in AT&T in front of the fans, with my teammates, with an atmosphere like this, first home game. It was special. It was definitely special, and as I said, usually the national anthem or pregame is the moments that I take in, and that was definitely one of them. But, yeah, just thankful for everything that I've been through and got me back to this point.
It seemed like you guys could do whatever you wanted on offense. Kellen Moore was in the zone. Just talk about how the ease of moving the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with his play calling. I mean, just the way that we're getting in and out of huddle just shows his decisiveness in his plays and what he wants to get and what he's trying to accomplish, and changing up the personnel or staying within a personnel because he sees it's working. And from play action to the run game to just drop back pass, it was all working. But I think it's a credit to him for mixing it up and just going back to the things that show that they worked earlier. Yeah, I mean, I've said he's in a groove, and that's where it starts, and he just feeds them to us, and we go out there and execute them just by staying focused play by play.
I don't know, Dak. I'm going to have to go with a tear on that one. Another player who had a big moment in the game, CeeDee Lamb. He had 3 receptions for 66 yards, including a 44-yarder. That set the tone early in the game. He even had a special fan in the stands.
Hey, 88 Club. Show him the back. Show him the back. Yes, sir. Hey, you know what it is, baby. Hey, you got Drew. You got Mike. You got the X. And you got CD. Let's get it. You know what it is, baby.
Well, I guess I got to throw up the X on that one really quick. On the other side of the ball, defense impressed with more takeaways. Anthony Brown getting the Cowboys started with a big pick.
What was this atmosphere like? It seemed like it was playoff-type atmosphere, just how loud it was.
Yeah, man, it definitely felt like playoff atmosphere, man. You know, first time home for the year, fans back in the stadium, full crowd, division game. It was big, man. It was electric in there tonight.
So that interception, walk us through that. It looked like you saw it all the way, and just it felt like that ball was for you.
Yeah, I figured, you know, they was gonna take some shots in the game, and I know they was gonna try some shots on my side. So I know once I seen that, I'm going to get the ball. It's my ball.
You wish that you had just a little bit more into that end zone, especially after what
Yeah,
happened.
right. I was mad about it ended on the 1. I didn't even know until I got to the sideline that it ended on the 1. So I wish it was a touchback, but it is what it is.
When your offense is moving like that and giving you a lead and things like that, how good is it to know that, hey, they're going to have to take shots and we know kind of what they're going to do at that point?
That's kind of our game plan. We want to pin our ears back, you know, force the offense to throw the ball because we feel like we could create a lot of turnovers right now. I think we lead the lead in turnovers, if I'm not mistaken, and that's what we pride ourselves on. So we want the offense to do what they're doing, and we're going to do what we do.
How about playing on the other side of Trayvon Diggs, where he just seems like, especially against the Eagles, he loves going up against them?
He got a lot of former players over there he played with, but yeah, he was on fire tonight, man. He playing good. He pushing me on my side, so I love it. I love to watch him play.
How good can this team be? I know it's 2-1, it's early, but just things, you know, you guys had a lot of things against you, injury-wise and stuff like that. You seem like you're overcoming it pretty well.
Yeah, man, we resilient, man. You know, no matter who go down, no matter what happened, we're going to keep fighting and we're going to keep pushing, man. We got the guys, we got depth in every position we feel like, so we can compete with anybody.
Now, what was that big game-altering play in Monday night's Birds versus the Boys game? Well, follow me. We will walk you through it when we return on Cowboys Flashback.
This segment was brought to you by Ashley HOMESTORE, the official furniture store of the Dallas Cowboys.
It is time for this week's game-altering play, aka Gap Moment. And I am joined by DallasCowboys.com senior writer Nick Eatman, who's going to help me break this down. Now, I'll set up a little pregame here for this. So we are in second quarter. There's some penalties happening, and we get to a big penalty that leaves us at 1st and 19. We think we're going to go for a field goal on this drive. What ends up happening next?
Well, you got to remember, they've already had a 1st and 20 earlier in the drive. So you get down, I always say this all the time, 1st and goal at the 10 is terrible. 1st and goal at the 19, I mean, you should just get the kicker warmed up and ready to go. But let's look at what happens here because, you know, this team stays aggressive here. A quick pass, little sidearm throw, almost Danucci-like there, to Amari Cooper. He didn't have a huge game in here, but that just gives him a little bit of breathing room. All right now, but this is where I think the game kind of changed. On the 13-yard line, they're going to end up running this ball to Zeke. You're hoping for maybe 4 or 5. You end up getting 10 yards. That changes everything about what you want to do. I think we're going to look at it again from a different view. Obviously, Biotish did a nice job pushing Fletcher Cox out of the way. Of course, he had an interesting game, but that play right there, that just opened up everything. And now Kellen Moore's thinking, all right, well, this changes things. We already showed we could run the football. We're going to play bully ball here. We're going to do it again. We're going to run this ball right up the middle. Running behind Zach Martin's never a bad thing. And I think it was such a tone-setting moment there because not only are we going to show that we can get back in this game and we're going to get back in this drive, but we're going to run the ball. We're going to run it right down your throat. Maybe a little bit of an S there. It was a gaps. It was game-altering plays there. It was that drive. Think about it, though. It's 17 to, it could be 17 to 7 if you kick a field goal. You score there. They didn't extra point, missed it, but 20 to 7. That just showed not only are we going to score, we're going to run it right down your throat. And I thought that was a really game-changing, game-altering play, if you will.
Yes, absolutely.
Game-altering moment there for the Cowboys.
Yes, huge moment for the Cowboys there. And that's when we really started, you know, separate ourselves from them and get a bigger lead on that one. Well, thank you so much, Nick, for joining us on this week's game-altering play. And I got to ask you guys, did you make the cut? We check out some fan reactions on social media when we return.
Dallas Cowboys Flashback, presented by Reliant, was brought to you by AT&T, Reliant, an NRG company, and by NFL Game Pass. You'll never miss a game again. Enjoy full and condensed game replays from Week 1 to the Super Bowl.
Welcome back. Fans had tons of thoughts leading up to the game and, well, even more reactions after the game. Let's check out what some of the Cowboys fans had to say on Twitter. This one says, I haven't felt this good about this team in a long, long time. LFG, we coming. Thank you for using the LFG on that one. Cowboys, you all came to play ball. Mahalo much. One of the many happy fans. I am with you right there on that one because I am definitely a happy fan as well. The Cowboys went in playing for something. They were having fun and went in stampeding. They covered the field and did some serious running on the field tonight. Those guys turned Dak back into a hunter. He was seeking those guys out and slinging that football. Love to see that. And of course, last one, this is all we got to do here is drop the mic. I'm going to drop the mic on this episode right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Cowboys Flashback. I'm Britt Johnson, and I'll see y'all next time.